Boom. Yay. VikzeLink. Hey. Boom.
Hello there everyone, welcome back to some more World of Warcraft, and we're back on Duorn, my Tauren, the one I started back in Mulgore, where I started my World of Warcraft Let's Play. Oh yeah, the weirdest shield that I got last time when we did Ashenvale, where I still am. So I'm gonna make this episode a little bit longer because, well, we got some things to talk about first before I go. So first of all, Bandicam stuff. I've test recorded before now. I hope it's working. I'm just, whenever I switch over to recording in a new way, or like a way I haven't recorded in a while, I'm a bit worried the Bandicam will screw it up for me, as it did with that Minecraft episode. And it's especially true with World of Warcraft because I can't really repeat anything. I couldn't do that in Minecraft either, but it doesn't matter in that game. Here it's like quests and things you won't see. Yeah, that's not good. But I tested before, and I tested like pressing the Windows button and stuff. So maybe it will mess up with the syncing at most. That would be the biggest problem. But yeah, hopefully there's no problems. Secondly, if you've been watching my Nitrome Games mini marathon that I did previous to this, you'll notice sometimes there will be frames of the gameplay, like just a few frames, or maybe like 1-2 seconds that is cut out. And the reason for that is because, well, it would freeze in the rendering. The rendering would freeze, and I don't know why. I tried converting the entire game. I know it was the gameplay. I tested both, like the audio, this audio, and the facecam footage and the gameplay footage, and it was the gameplay footage that froze it. So I tested to convert that through a thing. I talked about that before, and sometimes it helped, sometimes it didn't. And I just tried to remove like the frame it froze on, then it would freeze a little bit earlier or a little bit later. So I had to remove a larger section. I could render that little section over and over again until it worked. But it still bothers me. And weirdly enough, the weirdest thing, it always had those bad frames where the render froze on menus, like in between levels, or when I got a game over and had to click like restart level. Only on menus and when texts were up, not actual gameplay, which I'm thankful for. But it's so weird. It's really weird. And I was recording that with the software I was using to record that was Bandicam, but specifically the recording mode where you just select a small window, a small portion of the screen to record. So if you know anything about that, why that could be, let me know. Okay, that was the recording stuff. So now to the World of Warcraft stuff. As you can notice, Duorn here is level 12 and not 27 or 20 something that we were when we left off last time when we finished up Ashenvale. And that's because, well, not even a week ago, as you can see here, it's the 29th as I'm recording, around here, 24th-ish, Shadowlands, the new expansion launched, and, well, even before that, the pre-patch back in October made it so that there was a level squish for the first time ever. So instead of having the max level of 120, the max level is now level 60, which means all max levels at 120 got squished down to level 50, having to level up to 60 in the new expansion. However, this also means that all other characters that are in between 120 and 1 would get scaled down to an appropriate level. So Duorn is now level 12 instead. But this also means that there are half as many levels to level, but there's still the same amount of content in the world to do. And this means that, well, does it take longer to level? No. Quite the opposite. It's much faster to level now, and also you can see it's been set so that I'm 1 XP from leveling up. You can see down there. Oh yeah, because my face, there's not really any good corner to put the face cam in when I record WoW. It's either obscuring the minimap up here, and that's bad, or my like character window, which is also bad. or the chat, which is also bad. So I usually keep it down here by the bags and the menus and other things that's less important. And where were I? Now we've spent almost 5 minutes just talking, which means I'll just make this video longer. We'll make this video longer to compensate. I just need to say this. So this would mean, because I thought at first, like, oh, what does this mean for my World of Warcraft series? It's gonna, because the last time when they changed stuff with Legion so that everything would scale, all the zones, that was a good thing for me, because then I could no longer outlevel zones. Now I'm gonna outlevel everything. But as you can see, in this old world, everything goes up to level 30. It's 30, 15 to 30, 15 to 30, 15 to 30, 10 to 30, 1 to 30. It's just up to level 30, everything. Except for the Cataclysm zones, which is 30, 35, 30, 35. And I believe if you want to get to 50, you have to do some of the like newer content, like Legion. Oh yeah, Legion takes you up to 45. Argus also 45. What about Draenor? Yeah, up to 40. And so then I guess the Battle for Azeroth content is up to 50. And so I thought like, oh, I'm just gonna have to create new characters over and over, even though it's faster level. I kind of want to stick with the same characters. But then I remembered, oh yeah, there's a guy you can go to in the capital cities to lock your experience, which is usually done for if you're playing with a twink. Are twinks still a thing, really? I think the XP lock is still there. But twinks, yeah, I'm not going to explain twinks. I think I might have done that before, so... Anyways, you can lock so you won't gain experience. So I'm going to go ahead and play normally until I get to level, like, 29. I don't know if I can actually go to 30. Let me know if you know that. So then I won't out-level anything. Then I will lock my level at level 29 and keep doing zones. How it's about Outland. It's also up to level 30. So yeah, and Northrend is you can see on the continent level 30. After that it's Cataclysm. That was up to 35. So then you can unlock it a little bit. And Pandaria is also to 35. Okay, yeah. So I at least have to keep it that until we're done with Northern Zone, which I'm guessing I might never actually do. Who knows how long World of Warcraft will still online and how long I'll live. Possibly if I can start doing more videos, like if I could do YouTube for a living, for example. Only downside to this solution is that, well, the gear of the character will not scale up when I get new gear from quests and stuff, because I will be the same level. So there'll be no real reason to switch out the gear, so it'll always look the same later on. But I felt like a good solution to that would be to go by, if there are small stat changes in the gear, like, yeah, if they are tiny bit better, you switch them out, obviously. Secondary, I will go by appearance, how they look. And if I can't even decide based on that, vendor price. You sell the one that gives you the most money. So that's how I will do it. Now we've spent almost 10 minutes just talking, starting up this episode. It's just a lot of things that needs to get said and done and out of the way here. I believe there was one more little thing that I just forgot. I had it, whatever. That's as far. Yeah, we can't have talents right now because I think it's at level 15, and with 12 next to 13. So to catch you up, in case you didn't watch me do Ashenvale, or in case you don't know, or in case you forgot, the quests from Ashenvale here actually, well, we're doing Stonetalon Mountains Horde, this zone at the to the south here, but the questing for that zone starts here with a few quests here in southern Ashenvale, and they're not a part of the Ashenvale quest chain. That's why I didn't do them when we did Ashenvale. They're actually part of the Stonetalon Mountains, which means the first couple of thumbnails will probably be from around this area here as the background thumbnail. Whereas Duorn himself will be... Oh yeah, I forgot that. I have to take a screenshot of Duorn. Yeah. Without... Okay, so I don't throw away any gear, VikzeLink, that you get during this recording session. Anyway, in that... To catch you up, in the Ashenvale quest, over here at Hellscream's Watch, there was a goblin who was like, yeah, I'm working on a new, more stable explosive. I could use your help getting materials. You do that for him. And I'm like, oh yeah, this bomb was pretty great. Could you take it to my cousin or business partner or whatever, which is this guy in here, Flues. And he's like, oh yeah, this bomb thing is great. Let's use that. That's really what you need to know. And oh yeah, there's a quest in here from an orc, but if you remember correctly... No. If you remember, she just wants to send you to Stranglethorn. It's another zone. We're not doing that. Whoop. We're doing this guy's quest. Bloodguard Aldo Rock Train. No, Rock Rain. Rock Train. Oh, that's weird. And here we have Chief Blastgineer Bumpguds. But he is the one to start the quest chain. We're now 11 minutes in. We'll make this a longer one. And yeah, you can just see I'm mainly... Well, that's too late to say, but you can skip to this part if you're not interested in what I have to say. Whatever. So here we go. Back to doing voices again. Feels like it's been a real while.
You're in Hellscream's army now, Duorn. And in Hellscream's army, we kick butt and take names. Gone are the days of our people starving in the streets of Orgrimmar as we sign treaties with elves. We take what we need now. Kalimdor belongs to the Horde. Listen up, fall in.
Oh, these recruits. Oh, he's gonna have a little speech here. Let's see what he has to say before we continue.
Overlord Cromgar has called for infantry in Stonetalon Mountains. We're gonna march in there and do one thing and one thing only. Kill Alliance!
Don't forget about the bomb, Aldo.
Correction. We're gonna do two things. Kill Alliance and make sure our new Goblin-bomb gets to Stonetalon in one piece. And then use it to kill Alliance! Now, do I have any volunteers?
Yeah, everyone. All the orcs are up for it.
Sounds good. 1st Battalion, prepare yourselves, and never forget. Hellscream's eyes are upon you.
So this is Cataclysm content, which means it's back when Garrosh Hellscream was war chief for a while. So yeah, we're taking the bomb to Stonetalon, the Goblin-bomb that they've been working on that catches you up.
The Alliance attempts to stop our expansion every chance they get. Unsatisfied with owning most of the Eastern Kingdoms, those pig lickers want it all. Overlord Cromgar has called for more troops in Stonetalon. Get on the caravan west of here and go.
Take the Cromgar wagon to the fold in Stonetalon Mountains. And I will receive Cromgar Grunt, which means I will be a grunt in Overlord Cromgar's army. Okay, thank you very much. Report to Zaurboss at the fold in Stonetalon Mountains. Oh, that's all the way over there. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to ride this caravan thing. The quest doesn't tell you. Yeah, that's also new, that you get a little crystal that points you to where you turn in or like do the quests. And it also shows you if you need to go up and down, so that's pretty cool. Hate doing orc voices, they really ruin my throat. Because they have to be that raspy sort of thing. I guess I want sometimes I feel like I wish I could be a bit more silly, but that sort of ruins the experience. I don't like doing it. So maybe it's the Alliance. When the Alliance go into Ashenvale, they have a couple of quests in actual Ashenvale stuff. So maybe we just do one thumbnail from here. Here we go.
Hold on tight. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Be on the lookout for Night Elves. Few things I like more than killing Alliance.
What could an orc as depraved as you enjoy more than killing a lion, Utvok?
Scout Utvok and Sergeant Dontrag. And Horde Infantry.
You know I can't resist Tauren women, Dante. They're my one weakness.
That's weird. That's really weird.
You are a sick, sick orc,
Yeah. Oh, he's not even... Oh, he was sitting, but when he was laughing, he was standing up. That looked weird. I can zoom out, but I can't zoom in more than this. Here we go. There's the little Alliance base that we have to get past. Star something. Stardust Spire, yeah. This is where the Alliance start their Stonetalon Mountains questing experience. But they go into there a little bit. So, yes. Here we are, Stonetalon Mountains, Talon Deep Pass. Oh, yeah, leveled up from exploration. You reach level 13. Woo! New ability, Redemption. Brings a dead ally back to life with 35% of maximum health and mana. Cannot be cast when in combat. Nice. It's a res. Windshear Crag. And here we are.
Got another shipment of fresh meat for you, Sour Boss. Let's hope these ones don't end up back as corpses on my wagon like the last battalion. Ma father for the Horde war machine. Looks like we've got some of Rockrain's soldiers here. Dontrag, Utvok, we're gonna need your expertise over at Cromgar Fortress.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Ut.
As for the rest of you grunts, suit up. We got some killing to do.
Okay, let me get off. I can't do anything. Woo! Whoa, 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 the driver Tauren just jumped up into the air. So here we are, Stonetalon Mountains. Now this valley, or whatever you would like to call it, this used to be very inaccessible. I mean, there was no opening here before the Cataclysm. It was just a little cave filled with enemies that you could go through between Ashenvale and Stonetalon Mountains. Not anything more than that. And that led to this valley, which was pretty much secluded. Also, that area has opened up, I believe, a bit more. And it was the Venture Company that held the control over the entire valley. You remember the Venture Company? I think... Were they a little bit in Mulgore? I think, yeah, Venture Company mine. And now it's pretty much a battlefield between the Horde and the Alliance. So this zone is very much Horde versus Alliance. So we'll get a lot of that. Here, hello.
Sourboss, the Incinerator. While you remain in Stonetalon and fight as a Cromgar soldier, you will remain suited up. Am I clear? Do you hear me, Grunt? If I see you without Hellscream's beloved tabard, I will put my foot so far up your backside that you'll be spitting up laces.
Okay, yeah, you automatically get a tabard from doing it. Boom! Yeah, wearing a tabard now, but not actually, it's just a buff. Cromgar Grunt.
Filthy good-for-nothing Night Elves have managed to disarm our entire minefield in Talon Deep Pass. Somebody's gonna have to go back up there and rearm them all.
Excuse me?
A perfect task for a worthless grunt like you, Duan. Here's to hoping not hopping. Here's to hoping you don't blow yourself up in the process. Whatever. You'll find our elf killers scattered across Talon Deep Pass, directly north of here. Take this wrench and get to work, maggot.
Arm 8 Cromgar elf killers. New plate that I can't really equip just quite yet because I need to take that photograph. You need to be photographed, Duon, for the thumbnail. Yaman. That's actually his name, Yaman. Hey, Vernal the Fixer. No, don't need to repair. Oh, that's the only quest? Okay. We're arming mines. That's what we're doing. Up here, where we came from. Well, here we go. Time to arm some mines. And arming landmine. Doesn't feel like a Tauren would be the #1 choice of doing that, especially considering they only have 2 fingers and a thumb. They wouldn't be that good with... Oh! A new Anuredieb. Speaking Darnassian. Elvish language. And yeah, that was way too easy to kill her. That felt weird. So, as I'm a bit more of an Alliance sympathizer than Horde, it feels weird. I don't really like it when it's like the Alliance versus Horde content. I'm more of... I'm not really so much for the war in Warcraft against one another. And Avenger Shield. Yeah, so a lot of abilities we had before gone, and I don't remember exactly. For someone who, well, last time we did Elwyn Forest, so there was that in between Ashenvale and this. Oh, and also we're getting very close to 200 episodes of my World of Warcraft Let's Play. That's really been doing it a lot. It doesn't feel like I've done it that much, but I mean, that's more than like 6 months of only World of Warcraft content. Oh yeah, I can mount. Yeah, you get... Oh! I don't think I'd used this one that much. The Maghar Direwolf. Oh yeah, it's because you got it from getting the Maghar as an allied race. Oh, yeah, I haven't played much Horde since I did that, and not with ground mounts, especially not with ground mounts. So yeah, you get mounts now at level 10.
Speak, friend.
Sarbar looks you over.
You have all of your limbs intact. This is a first.
Well, I'll take that, and I'll put it to use later, because I need to take that thumbnail image. Also, specifically without the tabard thing, so... how is that for time? Yeah, we can do a little bit longer.
It looks like you might not be completely useless after all. Perhaps you can handle something a little more important. About 2 days ago, I sent Blast Engineer Fuzzwizzle to Windshear Mine. He was supposed to get there, make sure everything was going according to plan with the bomb, and report back. 2 days, and nothing. Head out to the woods south of here and find him. For his sake, he better be dead.
Find Blessed Engineer Fuzzwizzle. Will do. Oh, you have Keylog Gorefang.
What do you need?
Let's give him a silly voice.
There are great dangers in the woods south of here. They are crawling with Darnassian scouts. Assassins sent from Darnassus to kill us. Perhaps we can turn the tables on them, eh? When I was marooned on the Lost Isles, a goblin gave me these infrared heat focals.
Oh, was he one of the orcs we met on the Lost Isles when we did that? I don't remember him by the name alone, but maybe he was.
Take the focals and use them while in the woods to the south. They will allow you to easily spot the scouts. Kill as many of them as you can. For the Horde!
Kill 12 Darnassian scouts. I already killed a couple of them. Oh yeah, I'm automatically wearing them. Ooh yeah! A lot of wyverns in the air here. Incinerators. Well, we're just heading south towards the mine. Oh, Alliance player. Level question mark. Yeah, because you can only see if there's a player of the opposite faction. If you didn't know, you can only see what level they are if they're lower than you or up to 9 levels above you. Anything 10 levels and up above you is question mark level. And you see a skull when you click on their little window. Oh! Darnassian Scout. Oh wait, these are different. Boom, 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 boom. Still die way too easily. There's no challenging this. None whatsoever. I mean, yeah, they made leveling easier again, but it's too bad it's this, like, it shouldn't be this easy. I'm just using my abilities, like, barely using like a couple of them. Especially my judgment, 100 holy damage. Yeah, that one, according, if I look here, it's the one that seems to be dealing the most. So let's see how much health they have here. 224, so it's more, yeah, it's almost half damage with just using judgment. Yeah. And I wish I could see them from afar so I could pull more than one to make it a challenge that way. Oh, there we have Blessed Engineer Fuzzwizzle. And yeah, he is dead. Oh, there's one guy. Will he see us? He will see us! Stun! Boom. Boom. And he did. Sorry, elf. Night Elves. There's so many different types of elves. Blessed Fuzzwhistle is definitely dead. It's probably for the best. It looks like he's holding a note in his hand. Oh, see what I mean about leveling quickly? We're already more than halfway to level 14. Like, ugh. You pry the note loose from Fuzzwhistle's hand.
They run to us. They know all about the bomb. Planning an attack on Cromgar Fortress. I think they sent a search party after me. Won't go out like a chump. They'll get a fight. I think I hear them coming now. Their leader is a high elf huntress... High elf? Oh. High elf huntress named Davinia. She spoke of attack plans. Avenge me by killing her and getting those plans. Her tent is nearby, to the east. Hellscream's eyes are upon you.
Recover the Alliance attack plans from Huntress Davinia. Oh, but I'm going to end this episode here. It's a long one, but that's because we talked a lot, so yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!
Boom, yay! Every song, hey! Boom, boom, yay! Watch some videos, hey! Boom.